On February 13th, 1920, the National Negro League was started. This league allowed black players at the time a chance to show their skills and later make it to the major leagues. Here's the story behind the league. Welcome to Daily Sports History. I'm Ethan Reese, your guide to a rapid deep dive into sports history every day. Baseball, America's pastime, has a history woven with tales of extraordinary players and emerging leagues. But the game that spread across America during the Civil War had talented African American players join the ranks in the National Negro League. Among these pioneers were names like Moses Fleetwood Walker, Bud Flower, Frank Grant, that helped organize the black players into their league. But their promising careers were stifled by the segregation that was rampant in the United States at the time. The Jim Crow laws and societal barriers stood as the major opponents on the field, obstacles obstructing the path for these talented athletes. Despite their undeniable prowess, and the rules of baseball made it hard for them to make history. Yet these early players laid the foundation for a monumental movement in baseball. Now Andrew Rube Foster enters the story, a luminary who impacted baseball, whose impact on baseball resonates to this day in history. Foster wasn't just a remarkable pitcher and manager. He was a visionary who carved out a place in the sports history books. Known for his skill on the mound, Foster's career soared, winning an astonishing 44 consecutive games for the Philadelphia Cuban ex-Giants in 1902. Fans dubbed him the Black Christy Mathewson for his prowess in setting the stage for his journey. In 1911, Foster, along with John Sherling, established the Chicago American Giants, a team that would alter the course for African American baseball. Their home ground, the Southside Park, became the birthplace for excellence, where Foster's managerial genius and strategic acumen propelled the team to greatness. But Foster's ambitions stretched beyond a competitive team. He envisioned more. He wanted a professional black baseball league that would emancipate the players from the shackles of the white control. A league where talent would flourish and competition would reign. His plan came together in 1920, establishing the Negro National League in cities such as Chicago, Cincinnati, and Dayton. Teams emerged with talent. Players such as Cool Papa Bell, Martin, Bill Foster, Judy Johnson, and Satchel Paige dazzled audiences with their skill on the field. The league wasn't just a place for African Americans to play, it also established innovations in the game, such as hosting night games for their World Series. The league continued to grow and show how great players were coming out of their system. But as they grew, there was a downfall to their league, which was a good one overall. Major League Baseball in 1947 broke the color barrier and allowed Jackie Robinson, who used to play in the Negro League, onto the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now the league still played despite this integration, but it slowly dwindled as more and more players were picked by the major leagues to join their teams. But there are some things that we still have in Major League Baseball that can be directly traced back to the Negro League, such as night games and an East and West All-Star game, all proponents of the Negro League. Though the league eventually devolved, their impact will be everlasting. One of the great shows of this was the Baseball Hall of Fame, including Negro League players into their Hall of Fame. Thank you for listening to today's Daily Sports History. I'm Ethan Reese. If you liked this, please rate and review wherever you're listening, and we'd love to hear how much you're enjoying Daily Sports History. And we'll see you tomorrow for more sports history.